Good morning, I'm PolarizedMoon and welcome back to RuneScape. So now we're in this underground bunker thing, and I only just realized that this said that the floor sinks slightly under my weight, which means that the floor has like pressure plates in it for some reason. I don't know. I did get this notes on pressure, so we're gonna read about this. A treatise on pressure. During my many adventures, I have on occasion to notice the effort of mass upon comprehensible fluid or solid. In some planes, for instance, differences in gravity may affect one's weight, but relative pressure remains constant, as the fluid or solid being measured is affected in the same way. With these experiences, I've deduced that just as weight can be measured, the pressure can be recorded as a reflection of mass. In the first instance, my unit of measurement is quite arbitrary, but suits my needs. Pressure is applied to a cubic yard of air by the heat of a typical dragon's flame. I have dubbed this as one drag flame, and is broken down into 1,000 tickets. Of course, it is possible to coerce a person into a container scorched by a dragon, and the only practical purpose I can thus far determine to measure its vertical pressure, that is, pressure afforded from the combination of mass and gravity. Therefore, a small amount of weight, say that produced by a human body containing 17 units of coal, produces 38 tickets of vertical pressure. There are sensible assumptions to make regarding pressure, at least until a universally agreed scale of measurement exists. Other standard vertical pressures include rune plate body, mithril crossbow, and fire battle staff. Okay, so I could cross-reference those with the kilograms and see what that weighs. 72 tickets. 72 tickets. Okay. Looks like there's a bunch of books and an electrified gate. Okay. And these are all, like, looped around literally everything in the room. Okay. Let's follow this to its conclusive point. I'm assuming that that's this one. Search bookcase. Lever and gently pull it out. Okay, nothing happened. Okay, let's search this one. Okay. Oh, wait. That did something. What did that do? That, like, lit this up? That did something over here. Okay, let's try this one. That also lit that stuff up over there. I don't know if that's supposed to do that because it looks like a glitch rather than like what's actually supposed to be going on. Okay. Alright, I don't know what any of this stuff is doing. I'm assuming if I try to open this gate, I'm gonna get electrocuted. Yeah, of course. Okay, let's try to figure out what this is then. Can I take some of these? Take a 5 kilogram weight. Use the 5 kilogram weight on that. Use it on the drawers. Sophisticated set of scales. Search the drawers. Use the weight on the thermometer. Okay, what does this say? There's a locked gate in the way of some stairs here. Okay, that doesn't really help. Let's see. Take a 1 kilogram weight and use that on this here. Look at the thermometer. 72 tickets. Am I gonna have to do some math here to try to figure out what the stuff is? I could look up the kilogram weight of those items that are on that page, but I'm not entirely sure what that's gonna do for me. Examine thermometer. Measuring levels of heat. Okay. Oh, that's the door that got me in here. And it looks like that's the door that's above that. All right. So, can I drop this? Yes. I don't need them. I don't need them. Okay, let me... There's scales on top of this. So if I take the pile of weights, I'll take one and use it on the scale. Use the weight on the drawers. 72 tickets. Okay, I'm gonna look up here what okay, let me check what the look at notes read this. Okay, so I'm gonna look up what a rune plate body is. Rune plate body is weight 0.025 kilograms. Okay, let me do some math here. 0.025 for 9, and then a mithril mithril crossbow is 2. Wait, what? How? That doesn't make sense. Fire battle staff is 2 point vertical pressures. That none of that. Okay, none of that's. None of the actual kilogram weight of these are going to matter because they don't match. They don't match the weight of this stuff. Can I? Hold on. No. All right. That's not helpful. Maybe I just need to pull all these levers. Wait, can I not pull? Oh, I can't. Okay. Okay, we're gonna search this. Pull a lever. Nothing in particular. There's got to be something else here I can do. So let's... Oh, I can drop this. Okay, so this one goes in there. In the middle. And then it goes over to this one. And then that one goes over to this one. And then if I search this one... And then I do this one. How do I... What's the puzzle here? I don't quite understand what the actual puzzle I'm looking for here. Oh! A click. Okay, am I just doing the ones that these are connected to? So this one's connected in here. Is it though? Wait. Okay, so that one was connected through that way. This one goes up over and connects there. But this one, like, actually connects to the middle of the thing. I don't understand. Okay, let's try... Search bookcase. I'm gonna try clicking all of these. And then that one. All right. And this here. And then this one. Maybe I have to do it in a certain order. So maybe I have to do this one and then that one and then this one to get them in the right order. I thought that this would have to do with the with that puzzle behind the wall, but I'm not entirely sure that's the case here. And then now this one. Yes? No. Is there something else I'm missing here? Am I missing an object that I need to be paying attention to? Okay. So this one very clearly comes out this way. And then goes in here, comes out over there, and then like snakes back around and ends up in the middle here. And I did the outside two, and then the middle one. Oh, maybe that's what I have to do over here also. So maybe the one in the middle is the one I'm ignoring here, which would be that one. So maybe I just need to do these two and then that one. Unless there's some other clue here about which one I need to pull. And then this one. Maybe? Huh. I'm pretty sure I did whatever this other... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna look this up. Pile of weights, a drawer, and a thermometer. No need to do anything here yet. Using the bookcases, search the bookcases until you hear a click. You should search the outer bookcases, electricity running towards them to disable them. From that bookshelf, follow the wire that faintly pulses to find the next bookshelf to search. Oh, okay. So I was supposed to find a specific one. Okay. So I thought that I was trying to do like a thing. Which one? Was it this one that clicked? So these ones over here are now clicking. Or the, Nothing happened. Okay, let me pull one of these, see which one, what lights up. Stuff over here is lighting up. So now do I search this one? Because this one lit up to here? Aha! So now I search this one. Because this one lit up, it lit up to here. Yes? I did it again. Okay, so now... Okay, now I'm starting to get it, I think, maybe. Did that go back to here? Yes. So now do I go here? I kind of understand it. Okay, it's still clicking this one. It looked like it came out all the way over here, though, too. Ah, this one. Okay, I see. Alright, and... So now this one? Was I just getting lucky before? This one. All right, I think I'm starting to understand here. Do I just keep going until... Do I do it again? No. So do I do this one now? Now it's only going to... You see, now it's only going to these ones here. Yes. Ah, okay. I still don't quite understand how this is functioning. I'm getting that I have to get to... Oh, now it went over here. So now I go all the way to this one? And then I go to this one. Is this correct? Hey, I did it. Hold on. How does this supposed to function? Divert the power from the electrified gate to the wires using bookcases. Search the bookcases to their click. Should search the outer bookcases electricity running towards them to disable them. From the bookshelf, follow the wire that faintly pulses to find the next bookshelf to search. And completely repeat. Process can reset, so keep trying. Searching, entering the room, the painting may reset the process. Search the stairs once. Okay. Alright, I guess that's just... I guess I just had to keep doing it. Alright. Oh, search the staircase. Find a trap. Of course. Look at statue. Okay, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. Why is this one bookcase different? Cannot... The book locked in place, hole in the side of the bookcase with a little red gem positioned above it. Search. Worthless fakery placed here to sucker someone. Look at treasure pile. Too good to be true. Okay, cool. Pick up waste paper basket? Look... no, wait. Look at... Search? Okay, so use the key on this bookcase. Yes? Whoa. Search contraption. Search the desk. Movario's notes. Loose leaf collection of notes written by a mage called Movario. These look like they were made of an extended period, loosely in no particular order. Mauritania. There is little that is easy to gain in the Darklands of Mauritania, as Draken still holds sway over his subjects. Note, return to journey should be completed with a considerable amount of preparation. Wilderness. Began my investigations within the blasted lands of the wilderness, particularly the demonic ruins. Made some surprising finds that we noted later. See suspected dragonkin artifacts. Expedition notes, Temple of Ikhav. Suspected site of the Staff of Armadil. Strange that there are little information on the seemingly powerful artifact. Perhaps further research into the lore of the Arcana stored in the Varrock Library will reveal information. Dig site. Archaeological excavations taking place east of Varrock. Useful information being gleaned from the relics found in the soil. Should return with a view with expanding research. There may be larger elements to be unearthed. Swamps are littered with sinkholes, leading to a massive city inhabited by indigenous goblins. I discovered the city by means of lower calibration divining equipment. These goblins have created utterly fascinating mechanisms. I should install some of them at my home to ensure I keep prying eyes and fingers away from my most valued items. Hallows, Mauritania. Interesting tomb of some ancient character hidden within Mort Mire. Possibly one of the 7 priestly warriors. Little time to look into this in any depth. Staff of the coffin seemed to be very detailed and made out of curious materials. Unfortunately, staff used for the coffin could not liberate. Return later with a separation spell in order to claim the prize for myself. This place has a strange aura about it. Feels something unusual here, vaguely familiar to the feeling I got in Mauritania. Also, the vicinity of Fiara's cave, where many people engage in the activity referred to as the Fixed of Gothics. Feeling that there was once a great power in these places. Basics of magic. Reference to the Stone of Ja, someone possibly Valtor Vassador who found it. Both were Fremnik who were around at the time. Stone of what, though? Why did these scholars think it was necessary to cloud their writings in secrecy? Mad thoughts lead to mad people. Ah, yes, my old notes mentioned something about the oracle jabbled about someone called Jaws, leading the stone behind, and mad Melzar belated about the cabbage of Jaws. They be the same. Stone of Jaws, possible source of the runestone magics. Source of the runestones themselves, with some connection here with my other work. More research needed. Obviously, always more research. Who or what is Joss? Shiloh Village. An element of dark and ancient evil resides here. Spirit of some ancient and twisted jungle demon still seems present, although the totems have been returned to their original state. Peoples of the Khazari jungle seem unaware that the spirit grows in potency. Perhaps some new recruit to the Legends Guild will take on the daunting task. Spent many days reasoning of such ancient dread, I feel its presence ever at my side. Once my research is done, I shall feel the warmth of sunshine on my body and fine sands of Karamja beneath my feet. There's still much to do before this takes place. Some troubling references to the powers of Saradomin in the Tomes of Varrock. Reference 32.1, Saradomin's will. With the power of Saradomin's eye, he was struck down. Something about phrasing doesn't seem right, and it mirrors other references attributed to Gothics. The mighty power of the Fist of Gothics tore the earth asunder. The shaking ground did swallow his enemies. Focus on a single body part of Gothics is unusual, with no reference made to feet, head, etc. Why is this bothering me? 32.2, Lores of Ancient Gods. The stranger in our midst stooped forward when asked, "Speak ye lies afore me." Spoke Saradomin, and my eye shall see it. In vengeance for your evil, will shatter you like ice, and your remains shall feed the earth. Once again, Saradomin has an eye, but nothing else is mentioned. Do I just imagine this? The Runes of Uzer. Closer look into this fascinating area should be organized as soon as possible. Reference 32.21. Histories of Gothics. Direct translation refine. And he, with the stone rock-like hand fist, made clear the place of safekeeping should be sought for, that he desired the power should not be used to usurp, as had been done before. All he knew were guilty and would be thrown from the displaced from Gielinor, and once again, with the nature of the world, he could return. Further interests include Narda, the lands of the south, the desert mining camp, and the strange city of the south, Menaphos, and Sophonim. Although a magical survey of the desert lands is also an important task to complete, who knows what other treasures are hidden in those ancient and barren lands. Reference 3214. Histories of the Helpers, High Order of Guthics. A healer of Guthics spoke unto me, and he had seen the power that Guthic's fist would tear at the feeble grasp of those pretender gods, who claim possession of the unfortunates that live in Gielinor. I wonder if Guthic's lips could drink the oceans dry. Foolish thoughts. On to research. Interesting tunnels and catacombs lead to the lands of the elves, west of Ardoing. Although the route through is somewhat dull, further research should yield even more interesting results. What wonderful research opportunities it represents. The demon birds, evil bird spirits of the east, dragonkin, or something else. I've so far deciphered what these strange phenomena are mentioned only cryptically, written down by adventurers who have become their hapless victims. Dragonkin's arrival seems to predate most things. In short, the arrival of these creatures, whatever they are, seems to signal the absolute destruction of any local area they are visiting. I suspect that they are creatures brought here by gods to support them during the God Wars. Also, I suspect that they are responsible for the metallic dragon items. Where the material comes from is still a mystery. Suspected dragonkin artifacts. Key handle discovered by use of strong divination magic in the western parts of the wilderness. Key teeth discovered after many days searching the ruins behind the Backstorian Falls. Cavern structure seems unusual. Looks natural, but is too well crafted and precise. Further investigation of this place is required. Experimentation on dragonkin key melding. Uniting both key parts has so far proved utterly frustrating, without even the slightest sign of success. In order to attain very high temperatures required to meld the parts together, I've stocked many items in kiln and my special workshop so far. All efforts have proved useless. The effect of the magical pyrologs in coal is intensely fierce, yet it still doesn't make the key parts warm. The same is also true of my attempts with magical heat. I fear that with my enthusiasm to unite both parts, I shall lose both as they melt away into nothingness in the kiln. Such is the intensity of my recent tests that the kiln has even broken. Further research into the particular metal is clearly needed, but whom can I trust with such sensitive details? What talents have I for research and ancient lore is not matched by my knowledge of the metallurgic arts. Such intense studying will require much time, too much I fear. Note, I should research dwarven areas to see if my experience this material exists. Question is, can I trust them? Must develop magical arts required for very binding contract spells, so I cannot be double-crossed. Goblins and goblin know-how. Feeling inspired by ingenuity of cave goblins near Lumbridge, flabbergasted would be an understatement. Who knew that pale cave-dwelling goblins could exhibit such fine motor skills and even finer thought processes? Language doesn't seem to be problematic. There are powerful forces in the area. Can't quite put my finger on it, but it seems familiar. Just can't place it. Unsurprisingly, Juna continues to be a pain. Should return to my Arcana divining apparatus to take some accurate readings. Wonder if they will be as misleading as the readings in Mauritania, or as strong as the Lunar Isle. Lucian will be pleased. Okay, so he is working with Lucian. Backstorian caverns. Underground ruins of peculiar origin reported to exist near the Backstorian Falls. Upon reaching the area, I was immediately struck by the precision of some elements within these caverns. How many pages are there here? Oh my god. Oh, okay. So we're not too far... Okay, we're not too far from the end here. I might as well read the rest of it since we're already like 20 pages in. Ruins of Uzur, Sophonim... Dragonkin artifacts. Cavernous. There's much difficulty in getting into the cavern complex and a comparable difficulty in dispatching the denizens therein. They soon determined to let me be. After some swift and aggressive spellcasting on my part, resources ran out before I was able to make a complete search of the area. I returned, and only after 12 days I found interesting, almost invisible arcane symbols type 12, possibly of the Second Age. Also interesting markings near the rough-looking steps. Continuous within the cavern must be of dragonkin origin. The issue of Lucian. From limited conversations I've had with Lucian, he seems very businesslike. Some might call him abrupt. While I personally prefer an efficient form of conversation, I dislike his personal ambition, which is quite immense. Conflicting emotions surge through me as I research for him. My curiosity gets the better of me, however, and Lucian affords me great resources. I piqued his curiosity with the unlikely Stone of Jas. At least the resources he sends give me freedom to pursue more likely considerations like the eye and the fist. I'll not reveal that to him. He seems content to leave me alone, preferring to focus on coming meeting with his Majoret brothers. The potential power that these artifacts could harbor is something to consider. In the hands of Lucien, who knows what they could do? With Lucien so far away in the north, he would have no clue if I were to come across them. I could report my findings. I have not met with success. I steel myself at this thought. His powers have increased significantly since he acquired the staff, and I remember this stench of death and overwhelming magic that surrounds him. The degree of his spellcasting and incantations have started to border on the insane. My experience with the many different tombs, temples, and forbidding places of this world have given me a strength that many men do not possess. I'm not given to weakness in the face of challenge, but rather I look forward to it. The many enemies I've dispatched, flesh and blood from some dark plane, have been giving me the thrill of ferocity to fight for my life. I will remember forever in the utterly consuming dread in my heart that my last meeting with Lucien, he began the incantation Demonicus Haboris, the dark art of binding, demons to a perpetual state of torment, something considered to be impossible. The sickening stench of putrefied death filled my nostrils as the screeching arcane world stung in the air. A slight tremble came from beneath my feet and then a jolt, sending me flying to the ground. Cracks appeared in the earth around me and dust filled the air. A multitude of piercing screams filled my ears. A hole the size of a house opened up in the earth at Lucien's feet. Searing flames licked up angrily over the lip and instantly blackened the soil, charring it. Melting sand into glass, the hiss and spit of evil energy was all around, as the enormous bone and flesh construction of the demon erected itself, turned its foul, fire-enveloped mass towards us. At one moment, its skin and bone healed into muscle mass of fearsome dimensions. Next moment, that flesh was burnt to the bone by some unholy, relenting, and ravaging flame. Such agony and anger was carved into this demon's features, such malevolence and hatred poured forth that I still quake to remember it. As I lay there trying to hold on to my sanity, Lucien laughed exultantly at his creation. The demon's flaming eyes flickered from red to white hot as it looked at Lucien with vengeance and dark brutality in its heart. Yet Lucien controlled the creature like a puppet and gestured it for it to bow down and offer fealty. Never felt such menace and dread as I did on that day. I know in my heart that giving further power to Lucien is of questionable merit. With luck, I can avoid doing so. Perhaps I am gone mad with desire to gain these artifacts, to find proof of my most excellent research and my most compelling desire. I should prepare before my next meeting with Lucien and seek Silverlight in case he sets out one of those foul, tormented demons loose upon me. As I sit here now and contemplate a fight against such aberrations of nature, such manifest evil, I conspire to work out the means of victory. The gods know I stand little chance of besting them, these abhorrent demons of pain. I feel that only normal weapons will be only marginally useful, as the creatures seem to possess some sort of magical defense. I should like to think that I would rack with indigestion as it consumes me. Such morbid thoughts pervade me now. On to research. Special considerations for Dorgus Khan. Contact Darva and make sure he is properly prepared. Shouldn't run into any problems. Shouldn't hurt to have a bit of muscle in case it's needed. If that interfering Juna decides to cause some trouble, I've also got some magic prepared. Also, I remember to pack Ada for more thorough research within that area. Must find out what that strange aura is. First Mortania, then Lunar Isle, and now here. All places seems different here, but there is no mistaking that familiar feeling. Continues in research notes 2. Okay, interesting. Muscular human okay, so that's the same. Tome looks very flat. You notice there's some metal markings on it, like something heavy has been repeatedly placed on and off again a number of years. It seems to sink into the statue, and you hear a mechanical groaning. Okay, so that's the other thing that I need. Doesn't look very interesting. Enter tunnel. Oh, rune piles. Magic logs pile. Boards left. Coal. Death runes. And fire runes. Interesting. Okay, so I'm assuming I'm going to need those for something later. Can I open this door? Door seems locked. You hear mechanical grinding sound. Display dial. 1. I'm assuming that if I do this again, it's gonna do something. 0. Oh. Okay, that put me back out here. Okay. Knocked out my gas and dumped in a cell. Some of the items I picked up have been taken from me too. Okay, so I'm gonna teleport out of here real quick. I'm going to go to, I'm gonna go to Ardoing real quick. And then I'm gonna drop off some of these extra items that I picked up, and then I'm gonna come back here. I'm assuming I don't need this boar and the dirty laundry anymore, so I'm gonna put those away as well, just so that I have inventory space. And then from there, we're gonna run back down there and try to make some more progress. Okay, so that door leads back, so we don't go that way. Alright. Here, let me just clean that real quick. And then throw this stuff away. And then we'll put those away. Alright. And then I'm just gonna run back over there, which is literally just right over here. Okay. So we have a problem with the weights. Do I know how much weight I need to put on the thing? Well, I guess we can go up the... We can go up the stairs first. Because that was the next thing I unlocked. Okay. So literally everything is trapped. This character seems like the player if they had gone down the wrong path. You know what I mean? Like they've done a lot of the same things we've done. But it just so happens that they've also like they've run across all the places and stuff that we've done, but just somehow ended up managing to do something completely wrong. Alright, I'm just gonna ignore you guys. Whatever you guys drop, I don't care. I wonder if I can open... Nah. I don't think it matters. I do have a little bit more free inventory space, though, so that's better. Okay. Go through here. Search painting. There we go. Pull that. So what does this thermometer still do? 59 tickets. So that's actually changed. $59 tickets. Should I take one of each? Use weight on the drawers. No. Okay. Let's go upstairs with this and put those on the other guy. Yeah, let's put these on here. So let's search the statue. Can I look at the statue? Human carrying a huge tome on his back. Do I need to get 50... What was it? 59 in there? Is that what I need to do? Look at thermometer. 59. So that would be like... a bunch of these. Well, that would be way too many, right? They wouldn't make me do that one at a time if that was the... If that was the result here, they wouldn't make me do that one at a time. Because that would be... what? 10, 12... I guess they could. Can I use the... on here? And use this on here? And use this on here. Search statue. Remove all the weights. Okay. Okay, so that's... Okay, let's try matching what's downstairs. So that was 40... No, 20. All right, so let's try this. We're gonna try matching this. If that's the correct thing here. So now we're at 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. All right, and then it's 50, what, 59? 59. So if I'm supposed to match that, I have 20 on there already. And 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and I need to get 59, so I need another 5 and 2 2s, I would assume. 5, take 2, and take a 2. This may absolutely be not correct. But we'll see. This is also going to be the last thing that I try in this episode. So we're going to try this, and then I'm going to end the episode there. Whether or not this does anything. Search. Okay. Leave them as they are. Well, that didn't seem to do anything. But either way, that's about the time I've got for this episode. Like and subscribe if you like the episode. Ring that bell if you'd like to see more. Good night, and I'll try to figure out what I'm supposed to do next tomorrow. Bye-bye!